वैसे आप सबको ये भावनात्मक क्यों कहा गया? क्योंकि एक्सपीरियंस अनुभूति भावना से ही शुरू होती है। ओके, वो थोड़ा देर में हम बात करते हैं, लेकिन इस एक्सपीरियंशियल शिविर में हम जय गुरुदत्ता पहले क्यों कहते हैं, आप लोगों को समझ में आया ऐसा मैं सोच रहा हूँ, लेकिन फिर भी मैं उसको और एक बार उल्लेख करना चाहता हूँ। दत्ता बहुत सारे लोगों के हिसाब से एक जो गुरु आए हैं श्रीपाद श्रीवल्लभ अवतार में, उसके बाद कलयुग में प्रथम अवतार, और उसके बाद नृसिंह सरस्वती के दिव्य मंगल स्वरूप में, फिर उसके पश्चात श्री स्वामी अक्कलकोट के रूप में जो दिव्य मंगल रूप आया है, उस मंगल रूप को ही दत्तात्रेय मानने की चेष्टा करते हैं बहुत ही सारे लोग। सच तो ये नहीं है। नहीं, ये क्यों कहने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ आज, अभी हमने शुरू किया था जय गुरु दत्ता से, आपको सुनाई नहीं दिया था, तो फिर हमने एडजस्ट करके फिर जब मैं बोल रहा था तो फिर भी वो जय गुरु दत्ता बोलने की क्या महत्व था वो समझाना पुनः समझाना मेरे को इम्पोर्टेंट लगा। दत्तात्रेय ने सनातन धर्म में दत्तात्रेय अत्रि अनसूया दिव्य माता को पैदा हुए तो एक महान अवतार विशेष है, और कहा जाता है कि ये दत्तात्रेय सच्ची में ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वर के त्रिगुणात ये त्रिशक्तियों की सम्मिलित शक्ति है। अगर शिव ब्रह्मा और विष्णु के साथ कभी अकेले नहीं रहते हैं, शिव है तो दुर्गा साथ में ही है, और नारायण है तो लक्ष्मी साथ में ही है, अलग हो ही नहीं सकते हैं, और ब्रह्मा है तो सरस्वती है। तो ये दत्तात्रेय कौन है? ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश्वर दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती की संगठित महान अवतार है। और ये एक इंसान को पैदा हो सकते हैं क्या, या एक इंसान हो सकता है क्या? अगर पहले से अगर हम प्रश्न पूछे तो हमारे सनातन धर्म के ही बहुत सारे ऋषि मुनियों की उल्लेख से हमारे को ये समझ आता है कि ये गुरु तत्व है, और इस तत्व विशेष जो है वो अत्रि अनसूया माता के दिव्य अवतार को पैदा जब हुआ तो सनातन धर्म कहता है अत्रि, उस दिव्य नाम में ही वो सीक्रेट है। उसका मीनिंग है नॉट थ्री, तीन नहीं है सो, यानी ये त्रिगुणात्मिका शक्ति यानी सत्व रजो तमो नहीं है, देश काल वस्तु नहीं है सो, नाम रूप क्रियों से बंधित नहीं है सो, उस परमेष्टि। आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? सो अ थ्री इज दैट विच इज नॉट थ्री, जो तीन में बंदी नहीं है वो अत्रि महर्षि है। और तीन में बंदी क्या नहीं है? उस परमात्मा ही तीनों में बंदी नहीं है। आई एम क्लियर विथ यू? और उसी और अनसूया, अनसूया ये मैं सिंबॉलिकली वापस आता हूँ क्योंकि आपको शायद कंफ्यूजन हो सकती है दोनों साथ साथ समझाए तो इसलिए मैं थोड़ा अलग करके समझाने की कोशिश। सो जगन माता त्रिगुण नहीं है, सत्व रजतमो नहीं है, देश रूप और वस्तु नहीं है, नाम रूप क्रिया नहीं है, त्रिपुटी है ही नहीं है। सो उस दिव्य अनंतता, अनंतता अनसूया यानी असूया ही नहीं है सो दिव्य शक्ति। अब असूया कब हो सकती है? असूया नहीं होने के लिए असूया कब हो सकती है समझना जरूरी है। असूया तब होती है जब अपने से भिन्न कोई चीज हो सकता है। डिफरेंशिएशन, कंपैरिजन और कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन विल कम व्हेन देयर इज एन एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ एनीथिंग other than its own existence. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? So अनसूया, असूया यानी उसके पास है मेरे पास नहीं है बोल के रोना ही नहीं होता है। मेरे पास ब्लू कलर है उसके पास ग्रीन कलर है, उसमें ही असूया है। Are you understanding? Because there is a comparison that has come that मेरे पास ग्रीन है उसके पास ब्लू है, या उसके पास ब्लू है मेरे पास ग्रीन है। वो बेसिक सोच ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन इटसेल्फ इज कॉल्ड असूया। तो यहाँ पे अनसूया, असूया ही नहीं है, यानी अपने आप के अंदर ही परिपूर्णतः रमित होने वाला दिव्य मन। क्योंकि जैसा हमने हमारी ललिता सहस्रनाम दिव्य रहस्य सहस्रम में हम समझने की कोशिश करें, कामेश मुकालोक कल्पित श्री गणेश्वर। नाउ द फर्स्ट कॉन्सेप्ट, ये हमारे को याद रखना जरूरी है। इस ब्रह्मांड में गुरुमंडल गुरु स्वरूपिणी, गुरुमंडल रूपिणी, गुरु रूपिणी सब कुछ त्रिपुर सुंदरी ही है। अब इस त्रिपुर जो भी आया, इंक्लूडिंग शिवा, ब्रह्मा, विष्णु, ये सब भी त्रिपुरा सुंदरी, करांगुलितो नकोत्पन्न नारायण दशाकृति। तो जगन्माता के एक एक उंगली के 10 उंगलियां है, एक एक उंगली के एक एक नाखून से 10 अवतार ऑफ नारायण आए। तो नारायण को किसने पैदा किया? जगन्माता ललिता परा भट्टारिका त्रिपुरा सुंदरी ही। ब्रह्मा को जगन्माता ही, शिव को जगन्माता ही, सब कुछ कहाँ से आते हैं? जगन्माता ही। क्या है जगन्माता? एक अवतार विशेष व्यक्ति स्वरूप है? नहीं है, जो कुछ नहीं है वो है। अच्छा, तो अभी ये दत्तात्रेय भी वहीं से आए हैं? हाँ, वहीं से आए हैं। लेकिन क्या दत्तात्रेय जगन्माता के पुत्र समझ सकते हैं? हम नहीं समझ सकते हैं। और उस माता से, प्राण शक्ति से प्राण की संचार इस मन के अंदर जब होता है तो हमारे अंदर विकार प्रकट होते हैं। यानी विकार यानी आप लोगों को नेगेटिवली नहीं समझने का, इसको पॉजिटिव भी समझना चाहिए। एनी थॉट इज ओनली व्हेन माय माइंड इज इन एन अवेयर एक्टिव विथ प्राणा। आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से? सो द प्राणा along with the mind, if I am deep sleep, then the mind is unaware of its own existence. So it has lost its creative capability. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? इस हमारे को इंसानों को शक्ति कहाँ से मिल रही है बोल के प्रश्न पूछा था। इंसानों को मैं थोड़ा विस्तार भी करना चाहता हूँ इधर, ओके, ताकि हमारे को सारे कॉन्सेप्ट समझ आए। ओके, सिंपल कॉन्सेप्ट समझाए तो यहाँ तक ही समझ सकते हैं। अत्रि परिपूर्णता और अनसूया, जब अनंत इनफाइनाइट एग्जिस्टेंशियल इंटेलिजेंस एक मन बना लेती है, एक मन के साथ जोड़ लेती है अपने आप को। मैं क्लियर विथ यू? एक मन के साथ जोड़ लेती है अपने आप को, जो संपूर्ण तरीके से अपने आप के अंदर ही रमित है, तो एक दिव्यता पैदा होती है। वो है एब्सोल्यूट इनफाइनाइट क्यूरियोसिटी, क्योंकि और एक कोई है ही नहीं है। परिपूर्णता अपने आप को ही जानने का संपूर्णता आती है। परिपूर्णता अत्रि, अनसूया अपने आप के अंदर ही रमित होने का उस दिव्य मन जो किसी और चीज को पहचानती ही नहीं है। जो भी है मैं ही हूं और मैं ही अपने आप के अंदर रमित हूं। तो अनसूया जब परिपूर्णता अत्रि अपने आप के अंदर ही रमित है, सो मन को जोड़ लेता है, तो क्या पैदा होता है? त्रिगुणात्मिक शक्ति, जो अपने आप के अंदर ही रमित होने वाला, अपने आप को ही जानने का उत्सुकता, टीचबिलिटी, एबिलिटी टू बी टॉट। आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? क्यूरियोसिटी से अपने आप को ही पहचान के दर्शाने वाला उस दिव्य शक्ति। इसीलिए दत्तात्रेय को कौन गुरु है प्रश्न पूछा, तो दत्तात्रेय को कोई गुरु नहीं है। दत्तात्रेय ने इससे सीखा, उससे सीखा, 28 गुरुस है। और 28 ज्यादा, 28 क्यों बताने के लिए उतने बताया, और भी बहुत सारे होंगे। ऐसा क्यों? उस प्रोसेस को अगर समझे तो जो भी जहां पे मन प्रसारित हुआ वहां से सीखा। सीखने की क्षमता तत्त दिगंबरा। इसीलिए, और ये दिगंबर कैसे हो गया? क्योंकि इसकी जो अवतार विशेष जो है वो कैसा है? संपूर्णता अपने आप के अंदर रमित है। तो किसी दिशा में दिशा दशा है ही नहीं। सारे दिशा दशा नाम रूप क्रिया उन्हीं के अंदर ही समा गए। तो वो दिगंबरा, दिक्कों को ही अपने आप कपड़े जैसा पहन लिए, क्योंकि देयर इज नो फॉर्म। दैट फॉर्मलेस एग्जिस्टेंशियल रियलिटी विथ ए माइंड but still that which is curious to experience its own infinite existential reality and satisfied in its own existence is that Divya Datta. And that is the reason why Datta, where the mind goes, where the focus goes, there learning happened. हमारे में और दत्तात्रेय में गुरु स्वरूप में ये गुरु, when the साधक is ready, गुरु appears बोलते हैं. क्यों? गुरु और साधक परे नहीं होते हैं. Am I clear with you? साधक के वजह से गुरु आता है. When the sadhak is ready, Guru appears. Guru appears and the sadhak will be ready nahi hai. Are you understanding? So when the sadhak is ready, Guru appears, because when there is a teachability within you, सीखने की गुण तेरे अंदर आते ही सिखाने की क्षमता तेरे सामने प्रकट होती है. और सीखने की गुण तेरे अंदर आते ही सिखाने का क्षमता तेरे सामने इसीलिए प्रकट होती है क्योंकि तेरे अंदर सीखने की गुण है, तो वही क्षमता के रूप में अपने आप को दर्शा रहे हो, जैसे दत्तात्रेय ने अपने आप में ही लीन था. So a student feels, a true student feels teacher is teaching me. But the truth is, it is the teachability of the student that is actually the form of the teacher and teaching. जो मूर्ख को कोई समझा नहीं सकता है, लेकिन सुनने वाला क्षमता और सीखने वाला क्षमता है, सो को सिखाने की भी जरूरत नहीं होती है, वो स्वयं सीख लेता है. किधर भी आप एक समझो एक टॉप हाई बिल्डिंग के ऊपर जाओ और पूरा आप आजू बाजू देखने की कोशिश करो, तो ऑल यू विल फाइंड ए सर्कुलर. क्यों? क्योंकि समझने की, जब भी हम दृष्टिकोण देखते हैं, एनी परसेप्टिविटी, सनातन धर्म से perceptivity is what is creating the myth called existence of universe. समझो तुम्हारे को, तुम जिंदा हो, तुम ज्ञान प्रसारित हो रहा है तेरे अंदर, तो तुम्हारे को सृष्टि दिख रही है. तुम ही नहीं हो तो सृष्टि है क्या तेरे लिए? तेरे लिए तो नहीं है. Are you understanding? Two people find the same situation, one finds an opportunity out of it, one finds an obstacle out of it. Why? Because the kind of, or one person observes it as a just incident. मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आया उससे क्या करना. मल्टीपल पर्सपेक्टिव्स हो सकते हैं. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? ऐसा क्यों? मेरे अंदर जिस प्रकार की ज्ञान प्रसारित हो रही है, उसी प्रकार का दर्शन मेरे को उपलब्ध है. If I am an opportunist, then every situation is an opportunity. If I am a pessimist, every situation is an obstacle. Am I clear with you? And if I am a confined, constricted, narrow-minded person, then every situation is indifference. Are you understanding? So it all depends on how you perceive. Your perceptivity is filling up your world. If your perceptivity is not there, then there is no world. Yes or no? So the Sanatana Dharma insisted on this fundamentally. That, remember, the world is not keeping you alive. You are keeping this world alive. The world is not running you. You are running this world. Because the world exists for you as your perceptivity exists. So, is the world influencing me? Then Sanatana Dharma said, it appears as if the world is influencing you, the karma is influencing you, it appears as if you are under the boundaries or the shackles of your own karma, limitations, conditionings, but in reality you are not. And that is the fundamental difference from Kamesha Mukaloka Kalpita Sri Ganeshwara to elevating yourself into Mahaganesha Nirbhinna Vignayantra Praharshita. Evoluting from the Sri Ganesha to that Mahaganesha, the Ganesha that Durga Jagadambike produced is a limited. He has the capability to fight Lord Shiva the greatest, because it doesn't matter what the existential reality wants. I will go by my own concept that mummy said, allow nobody, I will not allow you, period. Discussion over. I am the owner of your mummy, I am you, owner of you, you belong to me, you are my son now. Your mummy is my wife. Your wife, you understand? My wife. I love my wife. Wife loves me. We are inseparable. Durga is a part of me. I can go inside. I have to go inside. Allow me. No. Mummy said, don't allow anybody. I am not allowing you. period, discussion over. So that now we have to relate this. Don't you think in this information age, we know all the secrets that the Google or the internet is providing us, all the secrets, think and grow rich for just 1 hour a day? Am I clear with you? In just 3 months, all of them, 100% of them reported at least 10 times improvement in their focus, concentration, memory, clarity, in their ability to think, and displayed this phenomenon. By the time they are 6 months complete, you understand, children were comfortably doing mathematics homework and science homework with the 2 hands simultaneously. So this side they were doing mathematics homework and this side they were doing science homework, and they were singing songs. Am I clear with you? No stress. They are singing their favorite songs. Maths homework is happening, science homework is happening. That is the level of intelligence. Now parents don't understand this. This is a solution that their children need not be stressed and they can be genius. But parents will have a doubt. Why? How will the meditation happen? 1 hour we should give. How much time we should give? It is very difficult to give 1 hour in this time. My child is already very stressed. Your child, if you spend just 3 months and 6 months, after that lifelong your children will not be stressed. Why? Now after 1 year, now we have started, our children have also started, you understand, they can read one full textbook or one full self-help book in just 300 pages book. They can read in maximum 45 minutes to 1 hour and retain 100% of its content in just 1.5 years. Now how much that will help parents? Fantastic, no? Are you understanding? But Guruji, I will do the meditation, but I will not do this practice. And now I am able to write with both hands simultaneously. I am able to write, but I don't have time. School keeps me busy. So I will not even try and practice writing multi-subject ambidextrous capability. Are you understanding? Mind comes up with its own problems. We really don't want progress. That is the truth. Sanatana Dharma insists on this. That is what we all need to ready ourselves towards that Gurutva, Guru Tattva and Srimata. Because fundamentally you have to understand one thing. In this entire universe, everything is available for us. The Sanatana Dharma insists on this. You are filled with scarcity. You have a lot of problems. Good. In just a little time, you can convert yourself into an absolute abundant, happy, prosperous human being. Possible. Provided, are you interested to work for it? I want to work for it. Okay, then do like this. That I will not do. Excuse, school is keeping me busy. And we are having tough time convincing parents that, see, your child, if mathematics homework he has to do, that itself is tough. Your child is getting stressed after doing half an hour of mathematics homework. He is having so many doubts. Teacher explained, he understood. He came home and now he forgot. Again tuition. So 45 minutes to 1 hour class of mathematics in school. He came home, forgot. Now again 45 minutes of tuition in that mathematics homework. Now what is the mind feeling? I forget what I know and I'm stressed out of learning this. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So every day 2 hours, 3 hours of homework time. And tuition teacher, most tuition teachers these days, what they effort at homework karate hai. And what school teacher says, the teacher will say something and which the student will not. That time the student may understand. 50% of the class will understand, 50% will not understand. 50% will come back and learn again from the tuition teacher. So second time they listen, they understand better. Sometimes third time revision, they understand better. After that also they can perform well in the exams. Give me just 1 hour. And in just 6 months, they will listen to the teacher and 100% they will understand what the teacher is saying. They will complete the homework simultaneously. And they never have to study it. 100% memory, 100% comprehension capability increase, 100% focus increase. And the brain is so capable that if at all they still have to do something, they can do 2 different subjects at one go. That level of intelligence. You know how it happens. I said, if you don't see it happening in the first month, don't believe. But still before joining, I also have an artistic development and have children who have artistic challenges. Am I clear with you? Children have a lot of meltdowns, a lot of issues, a lot of other problems. Artistic children, parents are in their own world. Okay. It becomes very difficult for us to say, what I say is, join the program. 1 month, if you don't find any improvement in your child, in the first month that you join, you don't find any improvement happening in your life and in your child's life, we will not take anything from you. We will do it free for you. You don't lose anything. Just try. In 1 month, we will improve your child. That also parents need at least 5-6 phone calls. And now, why am I saying this as an example? The point is, the solutions are available everywhere. The truth is, we don't want to grow, but we all want happiness. And somehow that the goal of every human being, every mind, is effortless excellence. Sanatana Dharma says this attitude that every human being wants, effortlessly you want to be rich. Am I clear with you? You want to start a company and suddenly the company should grow and there must be so many orders, so many people flocking up to your company, wanting to buy everything from you, and every people should buy everything so effortlessly that tomorrow you must be 1,000 crore rich. Very good idea, Guruji. Plan works. You start a company, you will fail, and in that you will learn stuff. No, Guruji, this is stuff. Guruji, can you please help? Because nobody is interested in the process, everybody interested in the goal. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Everybody interested in the goal. I will tell you. So we have created 70 or 80 children who can write with both hands. I asked one simple question to those children. Now you can write or you can do your mathematics homework and science homework simultaneously? Yes. Because of which your reading time, your stress of education, if they show it, many people will follow and their skill everybody will have. Tomorrow, the existential reality is observing. Are you understanding? When given a chance, you don't help people. The insecurity that if somebody is successful, I will be unsuccessful, that insecurity never leaves the human mind. Why? Because human mind originally does not want its full benefit. That is the truth. Now, why am I talking about all this? Advaita Vedanta, Dattatreya, mind, relatability, concept. We have to understand Dattatreya in itself is the Sampurna Paramavatara or Sripada Srivallabha or Tripura Sundari. The content today, we have joined or we have congregated here to do the divine Nama Sahasram or Rahasya Nama Sahasram or Lalita Sahasranama Gupta Rahasya Vidya, Sri Vidya. But all this, where from this will start? Am I clear with you? Where from this will start? So we need to create a mind which is Anasuya, which is a perfect equilateral triangle. Which is a perfect equilateral triangle. Now, on a circle, when a perfect equilateral triangle is established, am I clear with you? Then that is how the symbol, and inside the circle, we create a perfect equilateral triangle. Then that is how Dattatreya symbol, Atri, Anasuya go, and the child is circle with a triangle. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Why I'm talking? This is connected to Sri Vidya. Sanatana Dharma or many Maharshis of the Advaita Vedanta believe one thing. Dattatreya is not human being. Dattatreya is Guru, but he is not existential physical entity. It is a masculine entity where it acts as a inspiration of teachability within people. That is the reason why it acts as an inspiration, no? So it is masculine entity. Anything that is inspired is masculinity. Anything that inspires is femininity. Example, the words is feminine. The words are feminine. The bhava or the meaning that you get out of the word is masculine. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So the more words I put in, the more feeling is expressed. Yes or no? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So that is the reason why Prakriti and Purusha they say. What all you experience in this world is the Prakriti. But this is silently, secretly controlled by Purusha. Is Prakriti and Purusha separate? No, they are one. Okay. Though I will try and talk in, because Advaita or secrets will always be like that. You know, we will have to explain this in parts. How is an elephant? And it has a long trunk, I say. I can't explain the elephant in one word. It has 4 legs, it has a big body, it has a slender tail. And now you imagine and all connect all the examples or explanations or you say, then only you can imagine or visualize elephant. Yes or no? But then in just one word explain elephant. It should be only one word. And I know, Guruji, it can't be a straight explanation. Yes or no? Huge animal. The huge animal imagination goes wild. A blue whale is also huge, elephant is also huge. If you have to understand a truth in a comprehensive perspective, it has to be multiple words, because the more words are added in, the more the truth sparks within you, because the truth is the Siva which sparks, which is only perceivable but imperceptibly perceivable. Tangibly you can't perceive it. Are you understanding? Tangibly you can't perceive. What you can tangibly perceive? Words, Prakriti, any action, any concept, you can tangibly perceive. What is the problem? My tangibility, perceptivity, who is giving? That is the reason why, you see, Lord Narayana, I keep jokingly saying this, if everybody knows that Lord Narayana cannot give us anything, no blessing, no money, no moksha, nothing he can give. If we say Lakshmi, he cannot give. In simple words, if Narayana cannot bless us with Lakshmi, nobody will pray to Narayana. I keep jokingly saying this. If Shiva will not bless us with Shakti, then nobody will pray to Shiva. So if you understand, the fundamental USP of Narayana is Lakshmi, the fundamental USP of Shiva is Durga. Here I am using the word USP, I shouldn't be, but still. Our Sanatana Vedavangmaya perceives Narayana on the Hamsatulika Talpa, or on the Adishesha Naga, or on the Palasamudra, Padmaraga Sila, whatever their descriptions they give, but they always say Lakshmi is sitting at the feet of Narayana and trying to press the feet of Narayana or service the feet of Narayana. The fundamental USP of Narayana is Lakshmi, and Lakshmi is also at the heart of Narayana. Okay? So why is it portrayed at the feet of Narayana? Don't you think that's an insult? Again, feminism people will come here. This is a classic portrayal of woman as an object, hangama. But the truth, they wanted to symbolically explain. Now, remember, they did not say Lakshmi is at the feet of Narayana, so Lakshmi is small, Narayana is big. They didn't say. They said Lakshmi is in the heart of Narayana. Lakshmi is the essence of Narayana. Narayana is inseparable to Lakshmi. Lakshmi is inseparable to... They both are in happy harmony. We only fight with femininity, masculinity, janjat. Am I clear with you? We fight. They don't have fight. They are in mother and father are in complete harmony. It is the children who will say, Mummy and Papa don't understand me. Am I clear with you? I am small. I am ineffective. I am incapable. Compared to parents, yes or no, in your childhood, all of you have experienced it. You know, when you are 5th class, 6th class, 7th class, 8th class, all children say one thing. Mummy, Papa don't understand me. As if their cognition is less and my cognition is high. The point is, all smaller integers will not find, you understand, that higher integers understand them. But higher integers always find agreement in lower integers. In a 5, there is no 10. But in a 10, there is 2 5s. Am I clear with you? So higher integers always have agreement with lower integers. Lower integers can never have agreement with higher integers. In the same fashion, children will not have agreement with their parents. Parents will have agreement with the children. Are you understanding? So the higher is always having agreement with the lower. The lower does not find agreement with the higher. That is how. And so, because lower is in its own sphere of perspectivity or perceptivity, and higher is in its own encompassing sphere of perceptivity, so higher always understands lower. So fundamentally what is happening is, we are not completely devoid of our own weakness, and this Shakti, Etavanasya Mahiman, Ato jaya gumscha purushaha padoscha visvabhutani tripadasya amrutam divihi, they say. That means what all you can see is the greatness of Lakshmi, Durga, Saraswati, whatever you want to say. Whatever you see, that is the greatness. But what all you can see is just 1/4. And what you cannot perceive is the 3/4. And that is the Purusha. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So, why? Because a poet will give you a fantastic experience of poetry in the form of words. What if the words is only 1/4? Am I clear with you? Because a person who does not understand or does not have that poetic or that attitude to appreciate poetry, he will read it as mere words and say boring. Am I clear with you? Even Kalidasa poetry, you give it to a small kid of a 1 year, 2 year, 3-year-old kid, they will say, what is this? It's giving you some power called awareness. And that awareness is entrapping you. But awareness is your power. With your awareness, you can create. With your awareness, you can destroy. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? With your awareness, you can maintain. How is that possible? See, for example, if somebody does a fantastic thing, you can absolutely go unnoticed. Yes or no? Possible or impossible? Something good happens in your life and you don't notice it. You go unnoticed. Actually, you don't recognize it. Possible. That time you cannot create. Somebody does something fantastic to you. You notice it and say, wow, thank you so much. And your genuine feeling of appreciation and thankfulness will create love in them. And you be aware of their greatness or their significance of their help. Then you maintain the love in them. You change the perspective and say, you did all this out of weakness. You create destruction in them. The love is destroyed. Yes or no? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Some people can, example, you have to understand this as a situation. So everything, I know that I have scarcity, now I have a debt. I can focus on my capability and I can create abundance. So if I have awareness, I can create abundance. I can, I know I have a debt. I can lament on my debt and I can expand my debt. That is also creation only. I can continue to lament or I can continue to focus on my capability and create abundance. That way also it is maintenance only. After 10 years of lamenting on my debt, debts piling up, I finally say, to hell with this lamenting, let me grow, and then I do something outrageous, and that possibly can lead into abundance and end my scarcity. Yes or no? Make sense or no sense? So, what is making my life happy, painful, unhappy, or maintaining the unhappiness of my life? Awareness. But there is a weakness here. I am feeling this awareness as autonomous, not in my control. Guruji, I don't know. I'm getting worried. Whenever I see it, I get worried. I can't stop worrying about it. You can't stop making your awareness flow in a specific direction. The awareness goes on its own autonomously. It is preset. Because we feel that the power of awareness is out of the object, not out of your subjectivity. So, where is this fundamental problem, Sanatan? Now I am coming back to the original concept. So, you are all that Atri, Anasuya, absolute infinite existential reality, which is in communion with that mind, which is in its own self happy, satisfied, and contented, that capability, and you are that Datta. Am I clear with you? This Datta word, Datta means originally that which can be taken. Technically, there are many meanings to it, but one of the important meaning, that which can be taken. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Datta means one which can be easily taken. Why? Smaranamatrena santushta Sripada Srivallabha Guru Sarvabhauma. That means you, Sripada, okay, I'm ready to do whatever you want. Help. Sripada, I'm ready. You don't even have to say Namaste. Are you understanding? Sripada, finish. I'm ready to help. Datta means one who is always ready to help or one not ready to help, one who is ready to be taken. Am I clear with you? So we are all that infinite capability, that which is already ready to be given, taken here in this perspective, given. You have to understand. You understand? You want something good in your life. You want your child to progress. You want your money to progress. You want your health to happen. You want whatever, you have that capability to be given into that and grow. Conditions applied. You put your awareness in your control, not in autonomous mode. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Because the condition is in or this awareness. Remember, who is powering your entire life? You are sleeping peacefully. I make a non-poisonous snake crawl through your body. You will say like this maximum, but then you will be in deep sleep and happy. A snake is crawling through your body, even if it's non-poisonous, poisonous also. If it is not biting you, you'll remove. Okay, done. You are in sleep. Now you are aware, confident. I just make an absolute. I will even tag non-poisonous, a flag I will attach to that snake. And then it will be with difficulty, with that big flag, non-poisonous badge, it will be difficult to crawl. So it will be crawling with difficulty far away from you. Even then you look at the snake, you are here dancing. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So what has the power to move? Snake or you? My own awareness. What has the power to bring you into health, benefit, happiness, joy, abundance, or scarcity, unhappiness, or anything? Your awareness. Cultivating or disciplining your awareness is the entire sadhana of life. But then, because I'm standing there, I see the mirror. Am I clear with you? Okay, I'm sleeping. I am sleeping. My friends or my wife have put some, beautiful makeup on my face, which looks like a devil. They have put that beautiful makeup. I woke up. I casually looked. Am I clear with you? Then Sanatana Dharma said, are you scared of your face or are you scared of your reflection? I'm scared of my reflection. Acha, you're not scared of your face? No, when I don't look at the mirror, I'm okay. Am I looking funny? Am I looking bad? I'm looking devil? Okay. Here I am not actually perceiving it as a fearful thing. Are you understanding? I'm sleeping. My wife or my friend has put some beautiful makeup on my face, which is too scary. I woke up. I didn't see the mirror. I went around my chores in a normal way as if nothing happened and I'm feeling actually normal. Only when I looked into the mirror, happened. Then Sanatana Dharma said, stop. In this example, are you scared of yourself or are you scared of your reflection? You're scared of your reflection. Now, are you perceiving your reflection as your reality and that is creating emotions and reactions out of you? But your own being, whatever you are, is it creating emotions and reflections and reactions within you? No. So, fundamentally, your reflections are creating reactions out of you. That is the autonomousness that you are suffering with. You are not actually bothered by your own existence. You are bothered by your own reflection. Now you understood this. So, I am an infinite potential with an actual mind which can create awareness, because with the mind only awareness can be created, and this awareness creates images of you. The awareness creates images of you, and this awareness, looking at those images which it created, feels that is what I am. Am I clear with you? I tried to explain the entire Vedanta in a very simple way. So now I am looking at that reflection and saying, Guruji, I can't think otherwise. I am very worried. I'm very worried. The awareness is getting engrossed in its own image and drowning in its own image. Because awareness fundamentally has a power. It can go through anything. Why it can go through anything? Why did you create it can go through anything because it, like light. Are you understanding? A light reflection. See, when I'm standing before the mirror, do you think I am traveling all through? No. The light is hitting, the photons are hitting me, and immediately the reflection is created there. Yes or no? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So it's an instantaneous thing. The reflection, this Awareness is the fundamental thing that is all pervasive. And remember, this awareness is the mithya. That is the reason why Sanatan Dharma said Jagat Mithya Brahma Satyam. Are you understanding? So I'm seeing this camera, I'm seeing you, I'm seeing these lights and everything I'm seeing. No, how is this not reality? They say. You understand? Ignorant person. Wisdom person will say, all this is coming out of my awareness only. I'm getting scared out of it or getting happy out of it. But it does not understand. See, for example, the same example. I was painted. I looked into the mirror. I'm scared. Okay, now I look somewhere onto. Again, I look into the mirror. I'm scared. I looked into the wall again. The wall does not carry my reflection. So I'm happy with it. Yes or no? So, who has the ability to turn that reflection or perspective or awareness? Me. So if you are suffering with scarcity, do you really think in this example you have the capability to not suffer? That is the reason why horror movie people see, like this, with their eyes they see. You understand, people, sometimes you go to horror movies, it will be fun. People will be getting scared, people will be closing their eyes, but people will make some opening through there, and then all drama happens there. Why? Because they want to see, they can't see, they know they can control their seeing, they know they can control the fear, and they are modulating the amount of fear they can tolerate. They are modulating the amount of fear they are tolerate. That means originally the fear of emotion itself is a self-generated fallacy, because they want to create fear, so they are creating. If they don't want, they cannot create fear, because they are modulating it. Example, are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So in the same fashion, now the fear can be modulated within you, or any emotion can be modulated within you. Yes, any emotion can be modulated within me and I can control it technically. Then all the difficulties and the difficulty that your mind is now facing, and that which bogs your mind down, that distracts your mind, that troubles your mind, can't that be regulated? Theoretically, yes. Why theoretically? Even practically it can be. Why? Yeah, theoretically, yes, I'm saying, because there in the movie theater, I'm seeing something scary. I can close my eyes and I can make some, space in my fingers. I can see something, and if I can't, again, I can close it. So I have a physical possibility there. Here, some trouble that I have in my life is bugging me, and now I'm having, no, here the physical modulation is happening because of the using the physical thing. That is also working with your awareness only. There also your own awareness can be shut off. Am I clear with you? And you can always focus on abundance. A company which is in debt should concentrate on generating profits. So the entire focus should be on profits than on debt. A person who is having a lot of, that is what? Example. There are many people who say, I want a very happy life. Okay, I want happiness. Why? You ask them. At least, you ask 100 people, 100 people say, I want happiness. Not on the surface, but when you go deeper down, 80% of the people will tell you, why do I want happiness? Because I lived a very tough life. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? I desperately want happiness. I desperately want happiness. Why? Because you know what? I've been living a very tough life for the past few years. Or else you don't desperately want happiness. People who desperately want happiness, if you observe, their own fundamental logic is, because I've been living desperately, or because I've been living in a very tough life, then I'm desperate about happiness. The truth is, just because my awareness is being stuck in a lot of time in a unhappy situation, now I want desperately happiness is what? So what you are trying to say? Because you are unhappy, now you want unhappiness. Because you are unhappy, you want happiness. Who can shift this awareness? You can shift. Am I clear with you? But what is your awareness feeling within you? If you little stability, and with a lot of stability and with a lot of care, if you observe, my awareness is focused towards unhappiness or some untoward event or some difficulty, distress, depression that I am facing, my identity is engrossed into it. But still there is a part of my identity which seeks happiness, but it just doesn't know how. It wants some other identity, some other identity. Here you have to understand, some other person, some other, to pull this identity out of my identity out of this discomfort and put me into happiness. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Now, the identity that is being created out of your own mind, how can I pull it? My torch light is showing light in the downward direction. I want somebody to do some magic where the torchlight head back, you understand? So somehow you do reverse engineering. Suddenly from the head of the torchlight, light should not come. It should come from the tail of the torchlight. It is not possible. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So it is not possible because the design is peach battery. In the back there will be battery and the light will flow and you will have light only from the head. Period. Discussion over. That is the design. Now you want tail from the back and the opposite direction. Then instead of making the light pass from the tail, which is impossible, let us tilt the angle of the torchlight. Am I clear with you? And now somebody, guru will come because you are desperate. He will try to tilt the torchlight, tilt your own awareness from this. And every time, what is your awareness working on? Going back to the status quo. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? And every time you are trying to be status quo, and every time now you start putting pressure. Guruji, jaldi, please help faster. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Somebody is drowning, quickly save me. And then he is shouting on that person. It's not helping. Help yourself. Save yourself. I'm helping already. No. My perspective. The more you are entrapped in my perspective, it becomes difficult. Because fundamentally, remember, you are a free torchlight. Example in the torchlight, are you understanding? That is the reason why Sanatana Dharma insisted for all problems, start with freeing the mind. Am I clear with you? Like a freely suspended magnet. For example, have you seen, you can have 1 Tesla, 2 Tesla, 5 Tesla magnets. Okay. But when you keep them at a place, they lose their magnetism slowly. All magnets lose their magnetism slowly. Am I clear with you? But there is only one set of magnets that generally don't lose magnetism, compasses. When you freely suspend a magnet, a weak magnet, 1 Tesla, 2 Tesla, no, simple, small magnet, 0.0000, 10 power minus 21 Tesla magnet. Am I clear with you? Weak magnet. You just freely suspend it. Then it will naturally align to the geometric north and south because Earth is a magnet. Am I clear with you? And then what happens? My greatest great-grandfather's compass also is still working. Because it is still a suspended magnet, it is freely suspended, and because it is freely suspended, it never loses its magnetism. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? So, now I have an awareness. Sanatana Dharma says, though Brahma Mitya, it is very easy. How? See, remember one thing. We are all magnets. Earth is a magnet. So big magnets also lose magnetism. In the same fashion, you are that full potential with that pure mind deep down. That is the reason why subconscious mind is more powerful than conscious mind. Western psychology only knows conscious mind, subconscious mind. Our Sanatana supramental hierarchy insists we have 34 minds. Subconscious mind is just the second step. We have 34 and 32 extra minds are there. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? The original. So all these minds are there. We have a chart also. We have explanation. Deep science is there. The problem is people don't listen. People, even if in YouTube also these days, if you put a video more than 5 minutes, people do. In 5 minutes, what can you explain? I want to have a PhD in 5 minutes. Which university can give it? And then all duffers who don't have any PhD will talk about science, scientificness. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? The science world has become blind. That is the reason why our sun has a representation of Nataraja. And all other term useless fellows consider everything Hindu Dharma unscientific. Am I clear with you? Einstein understands our Vedic Dharma and says, fantastic representation. A God, am I clear with you? Are many great scientists, but then there are duffers who don't know a thing about science except their basic 10th class proton, neutron, electron, and they want science. Because in 5 minutes you can't understand anything. You need to go to the depth of the, because if you want to understand high science, you need to have that kind of a scientific temper. And for example, you are understanding, you are infinite potential. You have this subconscious mind according to your understanding only, but you have this conscious mind. Now, this conscious mind is difficult because this conscious mind is the reflection of your own awareness. This conscious mind is just the collection of the reflection of your own awareness. So, you see a certain thing, you can't distract your mind around it. Am I clear with you? The moment your awareness falls there, the moment your awareness falls on that snake, finish. You can't distract and be peaceful again until otherwise you are distanced from the snake. The moment you see that anything, the moment you are aware of a certain thing, it impacts you, and you understand, you cannot shift your awareness, attention out of it. You cannot come out of it. You are entrapped. But remember, your subconscious mind, which is the source of all mind, that knows everything, and that originally is not the creator of the identity, but that is having that identity. So that is the reason why they say, even if you are scared, subconsciously you are not scared. Are you understanding? It is only the conscious phenomenon that is getting scared. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? So then there is this infiniteness. Now we have to understand, now you are in that scarcity mode, you are in that ill health mode, or you are in this trouble mode, you have this problem mode, and so your awareness is entrapped there, you are not able to get yourself out of it. The only solution is freeing yourself, the freeing this mind, this awareness, because this awareness cannot easily come out. I am entrapped in the trouble. But who is the source of awareness? The source of awareness is the mind. Only when the mind is awake, the mind can generate awareness. And awareness only creates reflections. So Sanatana Dharma said, now play with your own mind, free your mind, and inside this mind is, the torchlight is not dependent on its light. The light is the awareness. Are you understanding the example? The light is the awareness. The torchlight can be moved. Now the torchlight is focusing down. You want the light to come up and or focus in the opposite direction. And you want the light to bend or the light to somehow travel through batteries and go. It's not possible. Torchlight can always be bent. That's easy. Yes or no? Reverse the torchlight. The source. The source is the mind. That is easy. But you are thinking that there is one more problem. Because you are fixated on your own reflections, you also think torchlight should point downward only. Here torchlight is the mind, light is the awareness. Are you understanding the example? You want the downward awareness is happening. That is the reason in life I am going downward. I want to go upward. So now opposite direction. You are asking, somehow the mind is asking, I will be like this only, I will think like this only, I will feel like this only. Somehow opposite things happen to me. That is the logical problem. The mind should be ready to free itself, freely suspend itself, then automatically the torchlight will be converted, the direction will be converted to the upward direction only, like a freely suspended magnet. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? But that is not possible because this conscious mind does not allow. Because who is doing this? Awareness is doing it. Again, there is a problem. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? That is the reason why Jagannatha is also called as Prajnana Ghana Rupini. Prajnana Ghana Rupini. Acha, Jagannatha is Prajnana Ghana Rupini. The Prajna. We have to understand this. That infinite existential intelligence solidified, concentrated. Am I clear with you? Prajnanam, not Jnanam. What are we? Jnana Ghana Rupa. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? Jnana Gana Rupa. We are solidified with the intention that we have scarcity, we have a problem, how to help, and we have to be troubled by it. We are frustrated by it. We are trapped in it. We are irritated. And that is creating all the troubles in our life. And that is the center of focus. And that cannot be removed from our focus. And that. Wherever you go, that comes into your mind, yes or no? So that has become the center of your life, yes or no? And that issue, are you understanding what I'm trying to say? That. Now we are Jnana Gana Rupa. Am I clear with you? And that is the reason why human beings do not believe. They, you know what? You can do this. I don't believe it. But do you want it? You can become abundant. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Sanatan Dharma says the world is full of three kinds of fools. Matlab, everybody is a fool. Meaning everybody is a fool. What kind of fools? They are fools who are fixated that they always have to suffer. Am I clear with you? And people, oh, what can we do? This is life. This is very difficult. This is very troublesome. And they feel their troubles are because of the entire universe, because of their mother, because of their sister, because of their brother, because of their boss, because of their colleagues, because somebody did black magic. I don't know. As when you become a guru, you will find Guruji, lot of I've been past for the 7 years, I've been suffering black magic. People will come and tell me this, Guruji, I've been suffering black magic. I say, wow, somebody has an capable. See the love they have for you. For the past 7 years, they are continuously doing some black magic on you and not on any. See, for example, we have world leaders. If you do black magic on them, you get more money, right? Or more talent. No, all black magic will be done by people to people who are useless jerks. Adani, Ambani, Elon Musk. There are so many big talented people on this planet. Yes or no? Nobody did black magic on Einstein. I'm telling you. Trust me, nobody is even interested. But somehow that jerk who is having a 70,000 job and that jerk is continuously irritated by that black magic person. And that too for 7 continuous years. See the kind of dedication and concentration. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Oh, you will come across many people who complain like that. Black magic ho gaya, nazar lag gaya. Nazar, you know what? In India, in around some few years back, our Reliance owner Mukesh Ambani launched Jio in a very tough competitive market of telecom industry. I'm telling you, nobody put nazar on him. He minted money. He made a lot of money. Of course, he made a lot of money out of it. Nobody put nazar on Mukesh Ambani. Everybody puts nazar on that 70,000 guy. The whole world is busy putting nazar, black magic on that 70,000 guy who is struggling to meet his ends. And that too for dedicatedly for hours to years together. Nobody is showing any black magic on any big persons. I'm telling you, nobody will be interested in showing or doing black magic on Nikola Tesla, Einstein, Edison, or our great scientists at DRDO, our great scientists. Nobody is interested. Am I clear with you? Drama happens a lot. Am I clear with you? Why am I trying to tell you this? Because fundamentally you have to understand the fool. There are 3 types of fools. One fool, the whole world is a problem. And the whole world is creating problems, so I will suffer continuously because the whole world is a problem. I live in the world, problem is inevitable. Second fools, I don't know what to do. The whole world is troubling. I am trying to grow. But whenever I try to go, more troubles happen. I am in that vicious circle, but I am trying to grow. They convince they are the hypocritic fools. Tragic fools. Sanatana Dharma didn't use this language, but I am trying to explain it in. Tragic fools. Tragic fools, you understood? I am in the trap of everybody. 7 years so black magic is happening to me continuously. Am I clear with you? As if somebody has no time on the 70,000 guy, black magic, kya milega mujhe? Time wasted. But still, you understand? I say, I am Sri Vidya Guru, I have completed, my Guru, Bhagavana says, you have perfected Dasa Mahavidyas, you have perfected, all, including Ramba Vidya, all Vidyas, my Guru says, do all styles of, and Sri Vidya has 8 styles. and each style has 27 substyles, so and so. There's so many so many thousand, it runs in lakhs, so many substyles. All that my guru says, oh, you have perfected this, you have perfected that, you have perfected that. I have perfected all Vidyas, Guruji. Yes. I am not able to make people abundant instantly. Some people are continuously doing black magic and making people suffer every day. How is this possible? Guruji, I want to make my sadhaks grow in their life, be happy. I am not able to achieve it. But some people do some small black magic on somebody, some idiot does some black magic, and they are suffering for the past 7 years. The black magic is more powerful than all the Sri Vidya known to mankind. My Guruji says, availability beta, availability. Nobody is available for happiness, everybody is available for black magic. People can live that they are being, and black magic is happening to them for 7 years. Tragic fools. Hypocrisy fools. I am working, I am trying to be. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? I am trying and I am listening and I am learning. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I want growth, I want this, I want I want. They are struggling. They are unstable compounds and they make instability around them, but then they are also into the tragic world. And every time you meet them, they will say, I'm trying to make some progress. Like in Wahape, I found this difficulty. I'm trying to make some progress. There I found this difficulty. They will always talk about the steps they made and the difficulties they encounter. And again, blame the world is a difficult place. So, tragic fools and hypocritic fools, technically no big difference, but there will be some ground action here. Am I clear with you? And there is a fantastic fools. These people are fantastic fools. So, tragic fools, hypocritic fools, and fantastic fools. Fantastic fools feel they are the doers of all. Am I clear with you? They do it and they are the go-getters and they are fantastic. And today they have, example for your understanding purposes, today they have 1 crore per month of income. Tomorrow they are going to multiply it. Tomorrow they are going to multiply as if no problems are going to come. And they will feel one day I will be 1,000 crore. I will be doing like this. I am the best. Or the fantastic fool category, one more. Today I am having a job. I have a wife. I have a children. And I give feeling to these people. I am doing the best for you. I am doing the best. And nothing more can be done. I am the best. Respect me as the father. I am a very good person. These people are fixated that I am a very good person. I am a very good person. Self-marketing. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? Self-brand building. I am fantastic. I am excellent. I am doing the best. There can never be anything best that can be done. Nothing more can be done. Whatever I am doing, I am an employee. I am earning this much and that is the best I can do. And they keep advising everybody on this planet. Because nothing can be advised to them. They are the best, perfection, excellence personified. If you observe, the whole world is full of these 3 fools only. Out of these fools, 3 fools, and I am innovator, I am great, I am scientist, I am doctor, I am engineer, you understand what I'm trying to say? I am intellectual. Especially if you go to and I have no disrespect. Example only, I have no disrespect. If you go to court, you will find my learned friend, even if the one, you understand, there is an engineer. Some person will put some blame on engineer. It is a false blame. Finally, it will prove. But before that engineer, my learned friend, learned person, only they are learned, not everybody. These lawyers have a very strong feel as if they are intellectuals and everybody is a fool. You understand what I'm trying to say? Example, engineers also like that, doctors are also like that. Everybody thinks they are scientists and they want to talk scientificness. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Everybody believes they are more scientific. Unfortunately, 10th guy feels he is more scientific than anybody. Am I clear with you? But the true scientists who are sitting at the CERN or any other high institute, they will say, we are not understanding science completely. You understand? So this fantastic fools, out of this fantastic fool, tragic fool and hypocritic fool, somehow Shaktipata Vasad Devi or Vasad Devi Diyate Sadgurum Diyate. So with some Shaktipata happens, This people don't know. There is a guy who is born into poverty, who is struggling, and he wanted to grow rich, or he wanted to become something great in their life, and they wanted to start a company or do something, and they wanted to become thing. Somehow they did it, and it clicked, and it became successful. And now we call them as successful leaders. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? There are so many actors whose, example, Sylvester Stallone se leke, our Amitabh Bachchan se leke, them example, many people who struggled in their career, who started to grow, and then suddenly they reached a stage where, like Jack Ma, you understand? Amitabh Bachchan was rejected because of his voice. And then now whole India loves his voice. Example, Jack Ma said, you don't have, everybody is hired except you. Even KFC could not hire him. And so he went on to make such a big company. If you understand, all people who are rejected and they tried and they continue, so they become very big. Am I clear with you? The same people were rejected and the same people were, see, everybody can't be that fool. Yes or no? Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? And you hear a voice. You are naturally good in your own decisions. You are already, nobody can go into that state of chairmanship or in authority if they don't have some common sense. Yes or no? So they have some common sense. They made generally good decisions. They heard a voice and they said, your voice is not good and we will reject you. Now the same voice is being heard by entire India and somehow 99% or 100% people like it. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Not from today, from the time he started. Am I clear with you? Jack Ma, everybody said you are a Buddhu. From the first company that he started, it is a success. Examples, I am not trying to say. So the point is, what changed? It is the same failure guy. Something clicked within. And that clicked within will change. And that is what Sanatana Dharma calls as Gurutva. Remember, as I keep saying, there are 4 forces, fundamental forces: strong force, weak force, electromagnetic force, and gravitational force. Am I clear with you? An electron, opposites attract. Am I clear with you? Opposites attract. And there is opposite repel. Opposites attract is a, am I clear with you? If you are a male, you will attract a female, or if you are a female, you will attract a male. That is weak force. But you will, after getting married, you will be the wife and, become a big devil for your husband. And if you are a husband, you will become a big devil for your wife. And you will continue to stay fighting. No love. Yes or no? So a female wants a husband wants, or a boy wants a female wife. But when they get each other, they will continue to fight like that. Life, I want abundance because I'm in scarcity. So that is a weak force. And I'm trying to work to get abundance. It is a strong force to ensure that I stay weak. Are you understanding? So if I am in scarcity, there is a strong force making me live scarcity life. That is the reason I am walking 4 steps, I am coming back 6 steps. Hippocratic fool's mentality. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? There is a strong force. And there is a force where I lost that interest because there is a strong force that I will be scarcity. I even lose that attraction to go into abundance. Tragic fools. Are you understanding? Hippocratic fools. But there will be these fantastic fools. Sometimes they keep doing, they're failing. Sometimes they do the same things, but still suddenly they click. Like Colonel Sanders. He tried his recipe everywhere, everybody didn't like it. But somehow the whole world likes it and copies it, mimics it. Yes or no in KFC? If you understand what happened, that click happened. Where is that click? That is imperceptible perceptuality. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? That click, until otherwise that click comes, the same product which failed so many times. Colonel Sanders, for example, he made KFC, the recipe is the same, standard recipe, it failed miserably. At every restaurant, at every time. Suddenly it's an overnight success. Suddenly, in the sense, one restaurant clicked it and after that it's history. Yes or no? And you think all those restaurant owners are dumb? Seriously? At least the rest, they may be dumb in business, but they should not be dumb in the taste, no? So all the 2,500 or some other thousands of restaurants failed. That Shaktipat, that somehow that clicks. That happens not because of the strong force or weak force. You are in scarcity, you want abundance. That is weak force. You are in scarcity, it will keep you in scarcity. That is strong force. These forces don't bother. Don't try to fight this. Continue to work on you, but there is electromagnetic force and there is gravitational force. If you focus on your own absolute infinite existential potential, it will not happen overnight. I pretty well accept it. It will not happen overnight. But you keep focusing on it, you keep focusing on it, you keep something within you clicks. That can only be understood by experience. Yesterday, you understood, you all experienced that Sri Mata experience within you. And remember, that experience was staying all through the night, also through you. Yes or no? Honestly telling. So the point I'm trying, that when that happened, that experiential click happened within you. Are you able to understand what I'm trying to say? Now you need to experience that experiential transformation. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Continue to do this, continue to do this. One day, that full click transformation. And it's like the clock is moving towards setting. It will not set in its own 1 second, but every day is one step forward, one step forward, one step forward, one step forward, one step forward. Nothing happens on the outside, but a lot of transformation happens inside. That you are all able to experience with this. Staying on to that experience, holding on to that experience, and focusing on that experience will create that awareness, new awareness towards abundance. Because now, if I am in scarcity, I deliberately want to pull my scarcity awareness out and put it into abundance awareness. It is very difficult because my scarcity awareness is pulling me more deeper into scarcity awareness. If I want to go towards abundance, it is a weak force. It is not helping me. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? कुछ समझ आया तेरे को, आप लोगों को? See, a person in trouble, no matter what he does, sometimes he will go into more trouble. Have you noticed it? People who, see, that is why they say the rich gets richer, poor gets poorer. The rich somehow gets richer and the poor somehow. This modern psychologists or the Western psychologists say this. They have an aptitude towards richness. So they are not good at many things, but still somehow manage to be rich. Rich has that mindset. Am I clear with you? It's an algorithm, mental algorithm. And poor gets poorer because poor have a poor algorithm. Modern psychology accepts this. So don't bother about this algorithm, because this algorithm is the reflection of your own awareness, and your awareness is entrapped in this reflection. So there is no way you can come out of it so easily. If you try, then you will be in that, suffering fool, or you understand, and that hypocritic fool and that fantastic fool. But all of you are fools. Don't worry. Come the wisdom way. Now, don't bother about this. Bother about your own, trying to free your mind and creating that absolutely freely suspended existential mind. Now go there. Nothing happens in a day. Nothing happens in 2 days. Nothing happens in 3 days. But something keeps happening. Just get motivated by it and stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. And one day suddenly everything clicks. Why? Because how can you confidently say everything clicks one day? Example, Colonel Sanders, or example, anybody, they are dejected, they are example, we can take, there are many Indian examples, but people don't resonate, so I'm trying to say foreign examples. They are so, Adani or all these people, they started very, very small. Am I clear with you? There are many rags to riches stories in India, like Porin Jubiliath and all these people. They started with small 500 rupees, 600 rupees. Now they have thousands of crores. You think the journey was so smooth? No. If you ask them, they'll tell you the journey is absolutely rough. But if you understand, every time a trouble knocks you down, people go more outside focused. Only very few, 1% of the people, every time a trouble knocks you down, you go inwardly focus. And that very few are successful in life. Are you understanding the point of view that I'm trying to say? The more you are seeing the reflection, the more you are engrossed in the reflection. The more reflection is scaring you, the more you are engrossed deep within you. Then even in spite of you continuously staring, that is the reason why examples, when you read the life story of these people, I was rejected by this person, I was rejected by this job, I was rejected this, I was rejected here, I was rejected here. And when everybody was rejecting you, 99.999% feel the rejection. Only 0.001% experience that absolute inside amness within them unknowingly. Am I clear with you? And that outward rejection that doesn't affect their inner voice. Outwardly they will say, I'm having trouble and all that, but the more they're having trouble, the more inside they are. That mentality, some people, that winning attitude, some winner's attitude, some people are having naturally. Most people are not having it. People can develop that, and developing that is what Adhyatmika sadhana is originally. Spirituality is not about God. Spirituality is about creating that capability and competence within you where you are not affected by your own reflection, where you understand you are creating your own reflection. And so the more reflection scares you. See, I told you I can create this reflection and scare me. I have the creative capability. The more your mirror is showing you a reflection that is scaring you, the more confidence you develop on your creative capability. And that when happens, then only, because you know what, overnight things should change. Overnight things will not change, because the point is they are not supposed to, because you are not allowing your change. And that to help you this transition, Sri Mata, and to Sri Mata, as we explained, Sri Mata is that infinite existential intelligence which descends down to uplift you and makes you how it can uplift me. Again, it will not uplift you, because it has descended, it will not pull you down up. It has descended to make you consolidate, experience your own infiniteness. Once you experience that, Sri Maharagni, absolute empress, that existential empress. Who is that empress? One who can control, balance this continuous thing. Because why this empress is required? Because once I find a state of magnanimity within me, there is enough reflection or my mind attitude that is created continuously. The world is pulling you down. Everybody is saying you're not good, you're not good, you're not good, you're not good, you're not good. The job of the people is to say you're not good. And when the job of the people is to say not good, what should be your job? To believe that you are fantastic. But we are influenced by people and feel, oh yes, I'm not good. Then you are cheating your own agenda. Helping you sustain your own agenda. Helping you sustain your own agenda is very important. And what is your agenda? Believing not in your own mental image. You accept all this is happening, my life, all this is happening, all this is my own perceptivity, my own logic, my own mind. And if I try, see, for example, I slapped you, you are crying, I am going into guilt. Now I feel bad about myself. How did I hit this person? Why did I do this? Why? There are no answers. Enough. Whatever is done is done. Now any amount of guilt, any amount of the problem or any amount of drama that I do is not going to solve your pain. No, I slapped you. No, immediately I realized I didn't do. Then my action to be magnanimous to you and help you enhance or help you grow in a bigger problem will say, I don't care. You will immediately say, you understand what I'm trying to say? You are in a problem. I somehow, and we were in some interaction, some other interaction. I slapped you. I knew I made a wrong here. I immediately became magnanimous and tried to help you out of a bigger problem somewhere else. Then you will say, here, this small problem of you slapping me, forgived. But what happens is, I will be more busy in my own interaction. You have some big problem. I am and you are interacting. and I slap you and you cry, and now I go into another trap. Oh, I hit them, I did this, I did that. Now, how can I do this? Maybe I am not worth it. Maybe this is like this. I am always like this. I hit people. I am very rash. I am very rude. I am like this. So, because of which, if I'm a good person, I'll feel like this. Or else I'll create another version. You are bad to me. Why are you there in the front? First, why did you interact with me? You know I will slap people. You interacting me is your mistake. So why you being there is your mistake. Either I will go into that guilt trap and create my own stories. The original story is, I hit you. You felt bad. Now that story cannot have a happy ending. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? That story cannot have a happy ending. Now I will be magnanimous and solve you in some other story. This story will find a closure. Should find a closure. Again, it is not like a bribe. Again, don't misunderstand. It is not like a bribe. You have to understand this. I hit you, you are in pain. Now I am empathetic towards your pain. First point. And if I just be empathetic in your pain, then if I'm having that empathy, your awareness towards your pain increases. I hit you. Oh, I hit you. I'm sorry. I hit you. I should not hit you. The more I say I'm sorry, I should not hit you, the more you will start feeling the pain of insult and all that. Yes or no? So, I hit you. First, I should have empathy. I'm sorry I hit you. But then I can help you this. And I distract you. And this is your problem. I will help you. And I become magnanimous to you. Then your concentration, your awareness is also distracted, thereby saving me and you together. Example, are you understanding what I'm trying to say? Is it making sense? But no, we have a problem saying sorry. We have a problem having empathy. We have a problem having communication. We have a problem to shift from one system to one interaction to another interaction. And we have a huge problem to be magnanimous to others. And so everybody is entrapped in their own small dramas, which are becoming huge dramas. So all this has to be governed. So who will govern it? Sri Maharagni. And while doing this, again there will be onslaught of the influence of the reflections continuously. Okay. So Srimat Simhasaneswari. Simha Jaisa Hasaneswari. Like a ferocious lion, Hasana. That puts you away from all other distractions. Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Now what you want? Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta. Chida, infinite existential intelligence. Agni, this Brahmanda, this existential intelligence is entirely covered, because not only I push away that weaknesses out of you, I should protect you, shield you, because outside will not affect you, but you will run outside, no? The whole problem is you are running away from your own inward to the outward. What do I want? I want happiness. Between you and me, in me I want happiness. Between you and me also I want happiness. In me also I want happiness. I slapped you. You are crying. Oh, why did I do it? Oh, I like this. I slap people. Guilt, system, story, development. Or you are bad. You are there in the first case. Your existence is the problem. You are wrong. So I slapped you. Story. In both cases, we are entrapped in that stories. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? And in our relationship, in our life, in business, in everything, we do one thing. My intention is not like that, and we go into the stories. Yes or no? It's something like that. In our relationship, you want to grow physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever you do, you always have this kind of drama happening. Relate this into every field, okay? Try to take this psychological collateral and relate it everywhere. So the fundamental problem is so now Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, I shield because I want happiness. Now I slapped you. Now what I will do? I have an attitude to run and make stories. No, don't make stories. Stay in that center and be empathetic. Don't focus more on being empathy. Empathy you show while showing magnanimity. Because magnanimity is the solution. Empathy is not the solution. I hit you. How much ever empathy I have, I hit you, I'm sorry. My sorry is not going to solve your pain. And this pain I have created. A mind which created the pain cannot solve its own pain. So I have to create some other place, some other big stuff for you, then automatically this pain is gone. So if it is not gone in you also, it is gone in me, no? Guruji, then you will say, Guruji, there will be jerks who after we troubling them, we help them also, they don't forgive us. But in you, you are solved, no? Are you understanding what I am trying to say? In you are solved. So in life, you are in this. So now, Chidagni Kunda Sambhuta, you protect, you don't run. Happiness is what? You hit, you did some problem. Convert into magnanimous and be centered in your own magnanimity because you are already Sri Mata. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? That creative capability, potential, infinite existential reality. Okay, after that what? Now when you are doing this, Devakarya Samudyata. Now this entire system is balanced and now see Sri Mata has come for becoming Sri Mata, Sri Maharagni, Sri Mat Simhasaneswari and Chidagnikunda Sambhuta doing all this protection to experience your own infinite magnanimity. And now you are Devakarya Samudyata. Now you are that magnanimity because you are always living in that magnanimity, no? Who is that Deva? You, Gana, Deva. Are you understanding? Deva. Devi iti Deva. Oh, God, even Sanskrit sir, they say. So, fundamentally, the problem is who is Deva? There is existence, there is Bhuta, and there is Deva. Deva is the perceived, Bhuta is the, for example, if you understand, Pancha Mahabhuta. Am I clear with you? Because air, water, are you understanding? All these are Bhuta. Pancha Tanmatra. Am I clear with you? Prudhvi, Apas, Tejo, Vayu, Akasha are 5 Bhutas. For example, for us, if you understand, Surya is God in Sanatana Dharma. But Surya Mandala, and the sun that you are actually seeing is a planet. Are you understanding? But that phenomenon, that existential intelligence which is continuously having nuclear fission and other things happening in it and radiating that light, and that light which is being filtered by our own Earth's ozone and all that and finally giving us good light, that is an intelligent system, no? Are you understanding? That existential intelligence is Deva. So Surya is Deva, Surya Mandala is Bhuta. And not pertaining in the limitedness of action, but being liberated in that magnanimity of existence is Deva. That Deva you have become, no, because you are continuously living in magnanimity. Deva Karya Samudyata happened. The mother is now actually raising. Are you understanding? The magnanimity is raising and growing. So today we will try to do the sadhanas from the Sri Mata here, and tomorrow we will go to this next stage where Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha. Because that magnanimity is coming, the magnanimity is first coming because Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha, Chaturbahu Samanvita. Why Chaturbahu? Jagannatha actually Ashtabhuja, no? All goddesses. If you see Ashtabhuja Devi are very famous. All goddesses, Durga also have Ashtabhuja and all. But then here, Durga is inferior to Tripura Sundari and Tripura Sundari is 4 Bahu, Durga is Ashtabahu. And our so-called idiots and jerks say, why do Hindu people put more hands to the God? Because they can't look the same. So if they don't look the same, we can't relate with them. So they have to look like us but feel super powerful. So we added hands to them more. Such a insulting, worst. You understand? It's the biggest foolishness. We Indians are the Sanatana Dharma, such a scientific, such an intelligent culture with such phenomenal intelligence, symbolism. They just don't put, I want to relate with the Shakti, so Shakti is female, I am a female, but I want it to be superior, so I put more hands. No, it's the Chaturbahu. Even, we have to understand that Bahu, shoulder. See, I will shoulder this responsibility. I will shoulder this for you. I will take care of it. I will take it on my shoulders. The fundamental responsibility in your life is to see, now Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha. If I explain the Udyadbhanu Sahasrabha, now the time is up. So Udyadbhanu Sahasrara, we will cross the bridge when we come to it. I will explain it in detail. It is the divine, lustrous, beautiful, absolute radiance, because you are living in magnanimity, no? So, because you are living in that magnanimity, Devakarya Samudyata, magnanimity, living in that because you are Devakarya Samudyata, you Udyadbhanu Sahasraba. Now the life is illuminated, fantastic, absolute, like thousands and thousands of suns, awakening sun. Now we have Chaturbahu. Actually, in 4 there is 8 and there is also 16. How ante responsibility, Bahu symbolizes responsibility, and each Devi symbolizes, because God, Bhagatattva, or God, fundamentally, human being, what do you want? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Purushartha, Moksha, Purusharthas. Because if you have a child, you will be happy, yes or no? Example, as a girl, as a mother. But is it enough if you have a child? No, you should have abundance also. Is it enough if you have money and child? No, you want happiness with your spouse and all relationships also. If you have all this here, no, you want comfort also. If you understand, human beings have the 4 fundamental responsibilities. In that four direct, no, there are, our great gurus have given. First, the 4 Bahu symbolizes the fundamental basic responsibility. Because before trying to say all this, I explained you, why did God create this creation? As God created this creation out of his own image. So why do you have to create out of your own image and I am suffering? Are you understanding? The fundamental question I answered. I have created this universe out of my own image, then you are not suffering, I am suffering because I created it out of my own image. So this universe is also me only. I have created my reflection out of my image. Then that reflection is me only, no? So it has everything me only, no? The photons, according to scientists, accepted. The photograph has the photons emitting. Sachima, even modern science accepts it. A photograph can trap the photons that are emitted at that time out of that person, and the photographs continues to stay in that photonic emission. Scientists say that. Believe it. Scientists don't believe anything. You understand? They experimentally accepted it. So, my reflection is out of me. God created everything out of its own image. Then everything is God and God is suffering. Oh God, why did you create this world and you are suffering then? Then I explained you. Because God wanted to have that state of that Shiva, Shakti, Alingana at that time before Shakti, Shiva, Maheshwara, Sada, Shiva, Rudra explained. So for God to enhance its own capability, because fundamentally God is that Datta who is curious about his own existential intelligence, and you understand what I'm trying to say? And focused, infinite magnanimity contained with complete satisfied mind, which is curious about its own self and enjoying that which is enjoying its own self. And you can't enjoy your own self in stability and staticness, you can only enjoy it in dynamicness. But because enjoying yourself is a staticness of you, you are actually in dynamic, but you are still static. Even if you are sitting still or even if you are working, you are continuously in a state of enjoying yourself. Then that becomes your static. Are you understanding what I'm trying to say? And then when you are walking, at that time also you forgot that you are walking and you are enjoying yourself only. So then you are action but still in static. Justifiable, yes or no? For other person, you understand? You are in your own thoughts. For like example, a madman. He is mad. He is sitting, he is in his own world. He is walking, he is in his own world. According to the people, he is sitting or walking. But according to him, he is in his own world and doing whatever his mind is saying. Yes or no? So he is static in action, technically. Yes or no? In the same fashion, existence also is static in its own action. And so God is neither feeling the suffering or God is neither. But yes, the reflection is feeling because we are the reflection to the reflection. And so the Chaturbahu, it is not enough if you are magnanimity. Finally all this you have to, because you have to get that 4 quadrants of your life in stability. And in these 4 quadrants, in the 4 directions, you will have 8 directions. And in that 8 directions, you will have 16 directions. What is a big plan? Fantastic. Are you not appreciating the plan behind it? Because fundamentally we started the journey of Srimata for that magnanimity and for that experience of human. Because first we approached all this. Why the universe has to grow? Ante the fundamental necessity is the mother of invention. In the sense, necessity is the mother of growth also. Nobody made iPhone. Nobody made anything good. Nobody made anything good. Nobody want to make money. Everybody wants to be happy with their wife. Now because somebody made an iPhone, I have to go out and work. If nobody made iPhone, nobody made smart TVs, nobody made anything, nobody made... I and my wife were happy. Have food, be happy. Somebody made iPhone, somebody made a smart TV, somebody made a diamond necklace, and somebody branded diamonds as best friend for girls. It's not my mistake. And so my wife wants it, and so I have to go out and work. Period. Discussion over. So life is like that. So if you understand, for that, the magnanimity has to be expressed and it has to be enjoyed. So that Udyadbhanu Sahasraba, Chaturbahu Samanvita, is it enough? But to understand in life, if you want to do Chaturbahu Samanvita, Ragaswarupa Pashadya, Krodhankarankushajvala. Oh, big plan is coming. For everything we need to understand, Krodhankarankushajvala. So as we go ahead, I will be explaining you this, and it will be more magnanimous when you experience all this. Like yesterday you experienced and you feel fantastic, right? Now today, how many of you want to go on experiencing this plan, grand plan?